Hello, my name is Darleen Miller, and I am welcoming you to Are We All Lit today as an introduction to the messages of light within. I wanted to bring this to your attention because it is so important right now on the planet to know about that spark that's within all of us. As a little bit of background of who I am, once again, Darleen Miller, and I am a caregiver, I am a teacher, I am a visionary author that has written a book called Yes, It Really Is All About Me. That book was written 3 years ago when my husband passed away because I felt it was important for the caregivers of the world, and it is a book about caregivers, and how they get to nurture themselves on a different level. As we go through the day as a caregiver, there is only one thought in mind, and that is to take care of other people. But this is the moment for us to really take back our power and be in our own light, to not give so much away, but to rejuvenate our own self and nurture ourselves. Caregivers exhaust themselves. As we are going through our daily tasks, taking care of other people, we tend to think that we're the last one on the totem pole that needs to be taken care of. And I'm here to say that unless we as caregivers take care of ourselves, we can't do as much as we would like for other people. So the book it was written for that reason. Caregivers can sit and go through it. It is a workbook, and get a sense of some things that they need to work on where they can be totally at peace with themselves and be a wonderful caregiver as well. As I was preparing this, I was talking to people about what their definition of light really is. And I got very beautiful definitions from people all over the world, actually, that wanted to share their inspiration with me. And some of those definitions are a feeling of hopefulness. Light is Christmas. Light is the soul speaking out. Light is the absence of darkness, which is what we see in our dictionary. One very important response was, light is your soul. And to me, that had a lot of impact because truly the soul has the energy of light and it is constantly communicating with us. Unfortunately, we don't take the time to really listen to what the heart and the soul is talking about. So if you can give yourself an idea as you're looking at this video, your definition of what light is, it might help you to go within and get a sense of your belief system. Now, as you look around the room here, you will see many different icons of Christmas. And I don't want you to back away and say, oh no, we're not going to talk about Christmas now, it's too early. But I'm presenting this because Christmas, to me, is that connection to the light within. It is a soulful experience, and everything that we need to go through our daily life is to have some reminder of the heart connection, of the light within, of the light around us. And if any of those things make sense, you get an image and it makes you smile and you relax and you feel at peace. Scientists have told us that there is a light that's coming through each one of our billions of cells in the body. And as you can imagine, they're constantly communicating with one another, from the liver to the heart to the spleen to the brain. And they are all working together to keep each one of us in a level of health and happiness. And as the light is within, it is also around you. It creates an energy around you. And it is a truth. We're not making this up. This is almost another element. So I want you to know that this is the time. This is the time. We don't have time to put this aside, to recognize that within is a light-filled presence. And I'm asking you this question: do you believe that? So let me tell you about one of the first experiences where I actually felt that light in another human being as well as myself. My dad, who passed away about 6 years ago, was in hospice. He had cancer of the intestines. And I would sit with him every day, and it was a memorable experience to be with him as he was giving me his wisdom of the ages, in that he said, always be happy, always do the things that make you happy. Give yourself as much joy in life as you can. And on that day when he passed from the earth, it was about 7 o'clock and the room was dimly lit, and I was sitting there holding his hand, and I felt him slipping away, and I happened to notice that the room was getting a little brighter. And no one had been in, no one had turned on the light, no one had come in with any kind of information, but I felt there was light there. And I looked toward the ceiling, and in the corner of his room was a huge, huge cloud that was lit in this magnificent bright light. And I just sat there as I was holding his hand. I just sat there and watched it. And it was almost like the transference of my energy to my dad, and vice versa. As I watched this cloud of light disappear out from across that space, out the window of his room. And even now, it gives me a lot of emotion, but it was his way of saying goodbye, and I really felt that inspiration within my own heart. So at that moment, I was able to see the light. I think every one of you out there will agree with me that these are challenging times on the planet. The violence and the anger that we are showing one another is causing a great fear to evolve and to grow on the planet. This is a low vibration. This is solid, dark energy. And I'm here to express a difference about that. Because when you look at your room that's darkened at night and you turn a light on, it makes you feel so much better. Because in any case, when we find a darkened area, we need to turn on the light so that we can see further, so that we can walk in a feeling of peacefulness, in a feeling of wholeness. Many lights in a room will make it extremely bright, and if each one of us has this awareness, this power to exude this light, what is that going to do, not only in our own lives, but on the planet? We must choose that path to open the doorway inside, connect with the heart, connect with the light, and bring it out into many directions. Are you aware of what your energy does in your life? Can you bring about a change in your life when you're feeling low, when your energy is low? These are the kinds of things that we can talk about as the weeks go along, but specifically now, so that you know that this is an important topic. I feel it very strongly in my heart when we come together in a light-filled energy. Every cell in our bodies will respond, and it will make a difference. So if you can get that sense, and if you know how to use your own light, you become empowered, and you can walk in a different feeling about your world and the world that you are experiencing on a daily basis. It's important now, and I feel we're going to go forward with it collectively to expand the light. I am standing here with this very beautiful gift that was sent to me from a friend in England. And she was talking about the need to look within for the lighthouse that we carry within our own space. And I wanted to bring that to your attention because this is very special to me. When I see it on my shelves, I recognize that light from another person in another country coming to me, and we exchange that light with one thought. So it isn't really about anybody else but you. It is not about your neighbors. It is not about your family. It isn't about your pastor. It isn't about the government. It's about you. How are you opening up to your own energy? Remember, every cell of your body has energy. It has a light that is communicating. How are you going to experience that on a daily basis? And what I have done is create a meditation CD that will be posted on my website, One Heartbeat Worldwide Community, and you will be able to go there and get a sense of activation of the light that's within your hands, going to your heart and then back down to your hands. It is an experience that you will have the light all the time if you choose to. All you have to do is think about it. Think about that light and it opens doorways for you. So I have a goal to bring people together in this light-filled presence on this planet right now. We are part of God's plan, and the plan is light. And I want to open that doorway to you and invite you to go to that meditation CD, get a sense of that light within you, and open doorways for yourself in peace and harmony. So from my heart to yours, I send you the light that is within me to all of you. And please once again go to my website, One Heartbeat Worldwide Community, and get that meditation that is going to start a new pathway, a new journey for you right here, right now.